So when we're talking about the allowances, we also talk about the draft or tape allowance. They say it is a positive allowance and is given on all vertical surface of pattern so that its withdrawal become easier. The normal amount of taper on the external surface varies from 10 mm to 20 mm per meter on interior holes and recesses, which are smaller in size. The taper should be around 60 mm per meter. These values are greatly affected by the size of the pattern and the molding method. In machine molding, it's also value from 10 mm to 50 mm per meter. That's for machine allowance. So now we're talking about shake allowance. So before withdrawing the pattern, it is wrapped, and thereby the size of the mold cavity increases. Actually, by wrapping the external section, move outwards, increasing the size, and internal sections, moving walls, decreasing the size. This movement may be significant in the case of small and medium size casting, but is significant in the case of large castings. Distortion allowances. This allowance is applied to the casting which have the tendency to distort during cooling due to thermal stress development. For example, a casting in the form of U-shape will contract at the close and on cooling, while the open and will remain fixed in position. Thereby, to avoid the distortion, the leg of U pattern must converge slightly so that the sides will remain parallel after cooling. Allowance for mold wall movement. Mold wall movement in sand mold occurs as a result of heat and static pressure on the surface layers of the sand at the mold metal interior interface. In ferrous castings, it is also due to expansion due to geographical area. The enlargement in the mold cavity depends upon the mold density and mold composition. This is effect because more pronounced will increase in moisture content and temperature. Pattern designs. The following factors should be taken into consideration with designing a pattern. 1. Pattern line should be chosen that the smallest portion of the pattern remains in the cope. 2. Critical surfaces which is designed to be cleaner and sand should be placed in the drag because of the position defects due to loose sand and inclusion will occur in the cope. 3. As far as possible, full core should be used instead of cemented half core for reducing cast and for accuracy. 4. The use of core should be minimized by using offset pattern whenever required. 5. For mass production, the use of several patterns in the mold with a common riser is to be preferred. 6. Wherever there is a sharp corner, a fillet should be provided. The corners may be rounded up for easy withdrawal of pattern, as well as easy flow of metal in the mold. Abrupt changes in the thickness of the pattern should be avoided by having a gradual change. As far as possible, the pattern should have a good surface finish, because the surface finish of the casting depends a lot on the surface finish of the pattern. Core boxes. All these are in pattern and core making, two of them at the same time. So core boxes, holes, braces, etc. in castings are obtained by the use of cores, and these cores are made by means of core boxes like pattern. The core boxes can also be made of wood or metal and are several types. The main types of core box are given below. 1. Half core box. 2. Dump core box. 3. Split core box. 4. Shrinkle core box. 5. Right and left hand core box. 6. Loose piece core box. So these are the 3 core box. This is the half core box. This is the dump core box. This is the half core box. This is the dump core box. And this is the split core box. It is 2. The main core boxes. This is treacle core box. This is right and left hand core box. This is loose piece core box. So all the core box has its own diagram and how it's being used in our castings. So let's talk about the half core box. It says the most common type of core box. In this, the two identical halves of a symmetrical core are prepared in two halves. Then the two halves are pasted together after baking to form a complete core. The dump core box are similar to half core box, but the products are just, the products are not like that, but they are similar to the half core box, the dump core box, because it has a pasting, rather they are completed by themselves. So it's just a surface core something. So it doesn't accept half to be produced. So you can just dump what you want to do inside it, like buried inside the core. So if the core produced in the shape of the slab, so it's just like a slab, you put something to a slab. So then it's called the slab box or a rectangular box. So if you don't call it dump, you call it slab or rectangular box. So they say the split core box. Split core box are two parts and they are formed a complete core by only one ramming. The two parts are held in position by means of clamps and their alignment is maintained by means of dowel pins like this. So these are the dowel pins they're using holding them together. So that is it about the core making processes which comes in contact with your pattern. So